Good morning, students. In our English course, we were dealing with Unit 2 Achievers, in which we were learning about those peoples who are very successful in their fields as a result of their efforts. In this, we already learnt about Sunita Williams, the astronaut. Now, in section 2, we will learn about another one such achiever, Kailash Satyarthi, the man on a mission. Children, maybe there is a chance that you may not heard about him. So by reading this, we will learn about him and his mission. What kind of mission he was involved in. Okay, let's start the reading. For 3 decades, one man has been working to protect children from exploitation. Decades means 10 years. It is the time duration of 10 years. 3 decades means 30 years. Okay. He has led several movements, peaceful protests and campaigns to protect and advance child rights in India. Here, a man is working from the last 30 years to protect the children from exploitation. Exploitation means whenever we used to make somebody else work forcefully to make our own profit, we will call that is exploitation. Okay, so a person from the last 30 year is working for the to protect the children by organizing several movements, peaceful protests and campaigns to improve the rights of children in India, to protect them from exploitation. Not many people were aware of his incredible work. Incredible means unbelievable work and achievements till he won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014. We are talking, of course, about Kailash Satyarthi, the man on a mission. We call him the man on a mission because he was working on his goal, on his aim in his life, to protect the children from exploitation and to make sure about the rights of the children. Okay, but till 2014, when he won the Nobel Peace Prize, till that time nobody was aware about his this unbelievable and extraordinary work for the society. Next, he kick-started his efforts in the field when he founded the Bachpan Bachao Andolan, Save the Childhood movement in 1980. Since then, his work and efforts have only become bigger and better. Till date, he has saved thousands of children from exploitation. Students, he kick-started means with his efforts, he started his work in this field by founding that movement Bachpan Bachao Andolan, which is also can be called as Save the Childhood movement in 1980. And after then he never turned back. His work and efforts gets more better and bigger, and finally he known by the peoples after 2014. Okay, let's continue the reading. Kailash Satyarthi was born on 11 January 1954 in Vidisha, a small town in Madhya Pradesh. He had a normal upbringing like all children in a middle class family. But Kailash was different. Here is an incident from his childhood that shows how he was different and why he deserves the awards and accolades that he has received so far. Accolades means the honors and the praises a person gets from the society. Okay. So when he was born, he born on 11 January 1954 and where? Vidisha, a small town in Madhya Pradesh. Okay. He belongs to a middle class family. So his upbringing was like you and me. Okay. Then also he was quite different from the other children of his age group. And so he why means he was different, and why he deserved all these awards and honors, why he got all this in the society, whatever he received till date, that we will learn by an incident given here. Okay. Since his childhood, Kailash had always cautioned the wrong and unjust. It means from his childhood onwards, Kailash was of nature to ask the questions against any wrong happens in his surrounding. Whenever he used to found that something wrong is going on which he don't like, then he used to ask the questions why it is happening, why it is so. Okay. As a young child of 5 years, he was deeply disturbed when he saw a small boy working with his cobbler father, shining shoes at the school gate on the first day of school. Here, on the very first day of his school, when he was only of 5 years, he was very disturbed when he saw a small boy working with his cobbler father at a school gate. Cobbler means the person who used to mend the shoes. Okay. Next, he could not understand why some children were different from him. That time, Kailash was unable to understand why some children are different from him. Okay, continue. It did not take Kailash much time to understand the stark contrast between his life and that of cobbler's son. Stark contrast means the sharp difference between his life and cobbler's son. So, but within no time, when he was disturbed, now why some children are different, but then within no time, he understood the sharp difference between his life and that of cobbler's son. He was trying to get that difference actually. Okay. Next, on the one hand, there was Kailash, who had a tilak on his forehead and was dressed in his new school uniform and shoes. His family had performed a religious ceremony to mark the first day of his school life. On the other hand, there was the son of the cobbler with a sullen face. Sullen means sad face, and no dreams in his eyes. Here, he was trying to find his answer. What was his question? That why some children are different. Okay. So, on one hand, he was thinking, on one hand, on the first day of his school life, his family performed the religious ceremony means puja, and had tilak and gave new uniform and shoes to him. Whereas at the same time, what happened to the cobbler's son of same age? He has to work with his father. He won't have to go to school, and he was very sad with no dreams in his eyes. Okay. Next, Kailash was very upset about what he had seen. He went to his classroom and asked his teacher about the small boy outside the school gate. Okay, when Kailash thought of all these things, he got very disturbed and very sad. And finally, he reached to in this duration only he reached to the classroom also. So he thought, let me ask to my teacher to find the answers of his questions. He asked his teacher about the cobbler's son working outside in the school gate. Now let's see, did he got the answer of his question? See, his teacher discouraged his question. Discouraged means ignored. Okay, his teacher doesn't answer his question. Then what happened? He asked him yet again, only to be scolded and instructed to be attentive in class rather than thinking about what was happening outside. So children, when first time he asked his teacher ignored his question and asked and again, but Kailash was not getting, means he was feeling uneasy by having that questions in his mind. So he again tried, but this time what happened? The teacher scolded him, and he instructed also to be attentive in the class and not to think anything happening outside. Pay attention totally in the class. Kailash's inquisitive nature was unsettled and several questions kept echoing in his mind. Kailash's inquisitive means curious nature. He wanted to find the answer of that question, that why there is a difference, why that cobbler's son is working here and I am sitting in the class. All these questions answer he want. So, but he was not getting the answer from the teacher. So all these questions was kept continuously echoing, continuously moving in his mind. Now, that afternoon he met the headmaster, who was known to his family, and asked him the same question that he had asked his class teacher earlier in the day. Okay, now obviously he was not, when you will not get answer of any question and that question will strike in your mind again and again, whosoever person you will get and you will think that this person will answer me, you will ask the same question. Okay, so when he reached home in afternoon, one family means known person who was headmaster came there. So he again asked to him. So what he said, see, the headmaster explained to him that it was absolutely normal for the children of the poor to work in order to survive. Survive means live. Okay, so what answer he got from the headmaster? That the poor children, they have to work. They are not having any other option. So they have to work to survive for their lives, to earn the money. Okay. He further said that the cobbler was poor and unable to send his son to school. So another reason he had given, that cobbler is a poor person. So he is not having money to send his child to his son to the school. That's why the son is working with his father there. Now, Kailash was still not convinced by the answer that he had received. For the next 10 days, he kept staring at the boy every time he entered or left his school building. Okay, Kailash was not at all satisfied with this answer, students, that only to survive, to live, one has to work, and the father will not send the child to the school for all this. Okay, so for the next 10 days, he was just thinking and observing that boy working with his father whenever he went to school and he left the school. One day he mustered courage. Mustered courage means he collected all his strength and all his strength, and he asked the cobbler. What he asked? See, why don't you send your son to school? The cobbler was withdrawn and hesitant in responding, but when Kailash insisted, he replied in a frail voice. Okay, so one day he finally asked to the cobbler only, why don't you send your son to school? The cobbler was very hesitant to answer this question. Okay, so but in a harsh voice, then he answered, Babuji, no one has ever asked me a question like this. He says that first of all, he says, nobody asked me, still now, no one asked me why I am not sending the child to school. Okay, but he replied, see, my father worked as a cobbler, I am a cobbler, and my son is also a cobbler. So what was the answer? He replied that my father was a cobbler by profession, I am a cobbler, and my son also has to be a cobbler. So what he mean to say, that if we have to work like a cobbler, what is the need to send to school? Okay, there is nothing new in it. We are born to work. He says that nothing new. Father was cobbler, I am a cobbler, and child has to also to be a cobbler. So nothing new. We are born to work only as a cobbler. Okay. His answer left Kailash more confused than before. He kept thinking about what the cobbler had said. Kailash's parents had told him that everybody is born to do good deeds, obtain a good education, get a good job, and earn respect for oneself in society. But then, why were the cobbler and his son on a different journey in life? Why didn't the cobbler's story match what Kailash's father had explained to him about life? Children's, always your parents will explain you about life whenever they will always say these things. You are born to do the good deeds, means good work, to get a good education, get a good job, and earn respect in the society. But when he asked to the cobbler why he is not sending the child to school, then he said that we are born to work only. No other reason he had given. So Kailash was again getting confused that why there is a difference in, means for life only, there is a difference in the thoughts between what my father told me, and what cobbler's father, that child's father, cobbler as a father, is telling. So here I will stop, student. We will continue in our next video.